So today we'll continue with the first lesson in topic 12, fractions and decimals. What we will do today, we will solve questions. By the end of this session, we will solve questions like these questions. Okay, but before we start, I want to remind you about what we've learned yesterday. So I'm using this blank page. And what we are talking about is decimal numbers or decimals and fractions. So to start, I will start with how to convert a fraction to a decimal and how to convert a decimal to a fraction. The first thing, what do we mean by decimal? For any decimal number, we are using the decimal point like this one. This is 0.7. This point, we call it decimal point. And what do we mean by this? We mean that we have 7 parts out of 10 parts in all. So it's like 7 tenths. Okay, so this is 7 tenths in decimal form, and this is 7 tenths in or as a fraction. Okay, let's see another one. If we have 8 tenths and we need to write this as a decimal, so we'll write 0.8. Place the point after one digit from the right. So we have, if we have 10 here, so we have one digit to the right of the decimal point. Okay, so what if we have 100 like this one? This is 37 hundredths. To write it as a decimal, we write 0.37. And here we have 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. So if we have 100 in the denominator, we need 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. Remember, here we have 2 zeros, so we need 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. And how we read this? This is 37 hundredths. Okay, I'll stop here for just a second to see what are the values and place values for the 0, the 3, and the 7. The 0 is the ones, the 3 is tenths, the 7 is hundredths. So let's see another example. I will go down and let's write another example here. 253 over 100. For this one, we need 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. So I will place the decimal point after the 3 and 5. So between the 2 and the 5. So it will be something like this. 2.53. And now let's discuss the value and the place value. This one is the whole number. And for the whole numbers, we are using ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. So here the place value is ones. And what about the value? The value of this 2 is just 2. And for these, we call them decimals, all decimal digits. We have the first one here before the point here, the 5, we call it tenths. And its value is 0.5 or 5 tenths. It's the same. So it's 5 tenths. And the next one, the 3, is hundredths. And its value is 3 hundredths or 3 over 100, 3 hundredths. Okay, so now we know what do we mean by decimals and how to use decimals along with fractions. Let's go back to the book. Okay, tell me, my heroes, what page is this?
630.
Yes, thank you, my heroes. This is page 630. Go ahead, everyone, open your books. Abdulaziz Ruwaishid.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, go ahead. Question number 7.
The arena of the Colosseum in Rome was about 15
Hundredths
of the
entire
entire Colosseum.
right?
Write this amount as
Decimal.
command.
Decimal. Okay, go ahead. We need to write this number as a decimal. We have 100 down here in the denominator. So how many digits to the right of the point? How many digits? We need 2 digits, Abdulaziz. So we need 2 digits. So we will put the point, and to the right of the point 2 digits. So the number should be 0.15. Can you read this number?
Yeah.
Okay, read it.
0.15.
Okay, I want you to read it means I want you to. This is 15 what? Tenths or hundredths? Hundredths. Okay, thank you, Abdulaziz. Okay, let's move to the next question. Ala. 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 Danielle.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Danielle. Okay, Ala. Danielle answered me first. So, Ala, wait. Danielle is answering now. Danielle, what fraction of the Colosseum was not the arena? Write and solve an equation. Okay. So, Danielle, I want to ask you the question here. If 15 hundredths of it is the arena, so what is the whole thing? All of it, all of it. It should be whole one, right? because this is part. 1500ths is a part. This is part of the whole. So the whole is whole 1. So what is whole 1 as a hundredth is? I will help you with this. It's 100 hundredths, 100 hundredths. So this is the whole. This is the whole thing, the whole Colosseum.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to take away the arena, which is 1500ths. And we need to find the answer using equations. So let's use any letter. Give me any letter. What about n? Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, now what should we do? We need to find the value for this n. So let's find n. Subtract. For subtraction, we subtract the numerators or the denominators?
The numerator.
Okay, great. So I will write down here 100 as it is. And go ahead. 100 minus 15. 0 minus 5.
0 minus 5. It can't be.
Okay, so we will borrow from the next. It is 0 also. So the next it's 1. So this 1 will be.
0.
And this will be 10. Take 1 from the 10. It will be 9. And this will be 10. So 10 minus 5.
5.
And 9 minus 1.
8.
Okay, so it's 85 over 100 or 85 hundredths. Okay. Danielle, one more thing. Can you tell me how to write it as a decimal? This is fraction. Can we write it as a decimal?
I didn't understand you.
Okay, this is fraction, right?
Yes.
I need to write it as a decimal using decimal point. We have here 100 in the denominator. So we need 2 digits to the right of the point. We need 2 digits to the right of the point. So it should be 0.85. So 85 hundredths is written 0.85. Okay, thank you, Danielle. Okay, my heroes, any problems with this question? Please write quickly. 10 seconds and we will move down. And when you finish, my heroes, okay, I will give you more time, 30 seconds. When you finish, solve question number 9 and question number 10.
Can I do it in quarter?
Okay, Danielle, quickly. Is there anyone writing now?
No.
Okay, I will erase everything and I will move down. So we can see questions 9 and 10 here. These two questions, question number 9 and question number 10. Okay, Ala, are you ready? Ala, are you ready to answer? Are you ready, Ala? Can you change where you are sitting because you have noise around you? Okay, so okay, give me the answer if you have the answer, Ala, for question number 9. Maytham, you have a note. Just a second to write this note. I told you before, do not use your mic without permission. Ala? Ala, if you know the answer, tell me what should I write here in this space. Okay, let's go ahead, my heroes. I think I cannot use the mic. So let's continue. Muhammad Sultan, Muhammad Raed.
Here.
Okay, let's read it first. Go ahead.
What?
Read the question.
Write the vocabulary word that best completes the sentence. Jelena has one dot.
Not dot, point.
The,
Again.
she said, I know I have 15 them
Dimes.
because time is when it
Okay, do you know what do we mean by the dime here? Do you know what's this?
yeah,
What is it?
one hundred.
Let's go back to the previous page to see. Okay, we have here, I need to go down. We have here the dime. So it's 1/10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the dollar is the whole one. Remember, this is a whole one, and the dime is 1/10, and the penny is 100th. Okay. So let's move to the question, and you should tell me what should I write. 1.50 in dimes, dollars in dimes. So this is 15 dimes. Of course it's 15, this is correct. 15 dimes, because one dime is one space of a dollar. What should we write in this space? 10th or 100th?
1/10 of a dollar.
Excellent. So we need to write here 1/10. Is it correct now?
Yes.
And no, I missed something. Can you see it? In the end, I should write TH, 10th. Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, my hero. And now, with question number 10. Okay, for question number 10, oh, we need to do something to know what is this shaded part. Okay, let's go ahead and yes, someone is speaking. Okay. No, this is wrong, because in the question, read the question carefully. Look at the question carefully. So if you write 0.1, Your answer will not be correct. The question is write what, Maitham? The vocabulary word that best completes the sentence. So we need to write a word, not a number. Okay, is it clear now? Okay, let's continue. Who solved question number 10? Say your name. Anyone? You did, Muhammad?
Yes, teacher.
You did it?
Yes.
Okay, Muhammad, what is your answer?
My answer is 1/10.
Yes, this is about 1/10. I need you to explain why this is 1/10.
First, I will say it can be out of 10 or 100. So how did I know? I saw that this small rectangle is not enough to be for 100.
Great. So here, if we use this rectangle, this green, the large one, to divide it into tenths or hundredths, so we can divide it into tenths.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we divide it to tenths, this will be 1 part.
Yeah.
Okay, to do this, to make sure, you need to divide it in your book. So make lines here to divide it. So take the same distance here, take it again, and put a line. And do it again another time, and do a line. And count till you have 10 total. So each one is 1/10.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Muhammad. Oh, something else. I want to write 1/10. How to write it as a fraction and as a decimal?
1/10 as we put 1 as a numerator and 10 as a denominator, and as a
Decimal.
Decimal, yeah. 0.10. 0.1.
0.1. Yes. And if we write 0.10, it will be correct? If we write 0.10,
No, it's 1.
this is 1 whole?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask Malik. Malik, do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, Malik Salman. Do you agree with this? This is 1 whole?
No.
Okay, so this is also correct here?
Yes.
So this is also the same. So these two are the same, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if we put the 0 or without the 0, there is no penny, so it's the same.
Oh, great. So you are using what we did yesterday. I will write it here in the top. So if we have 1/10, Muhammad Yahya,
Yes, teacher.
if I multiply both numerator and denominator by 10, I get 10 hundredths.
Yes.
So they are the same. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so I need now someone to tell me how to write the whole one.
Muhammad Yahya.
Okay, Maitham, how to write whole one? Oh, no, this is 100th.
Mr. Muhammad Yahya.
Okay, Muhammad.
1.00.
Excellent. So if we need to write whole one, it will be 1 for the whole, and point, we don't have decimals, so 0, 0. So the whole number is 1 here. And also we can write it 1.0. It's the same. But here, this one is 0.1, and the other one here is 0.10. Okay, any questions about these? Any problems with these? Okay, let's move down. And now, my heroes, I want you to try to solve questions 13 and 14.
I did it. I finished.
Oh, great! Wow!
I finished it from yesterday.
Great. Okay, so 10 seconds waiting for your friends to see question 13 at least. Malik Osama, go ahead.
A school has 100 windows. It's air already. A school has 100 windows on a cool day. 95 of the windows will close. Which decimal represents how many of the windows will open in 0.05?
Oh, you did this very quick. Again, why?
Because I did it yesterday already.
Oh, but we need to understand. Can you explain?
Oh, okay. So we have 100 windows. 100 windows is equal to a whole one.
Okay, so you need to use it as 100 over 100?
Yeah, and which is equal to 1.
Okay, so this is the whole.
95 of them are covered. Yeah,
The closed.
95 of them are covered.
So 95 of out of.
Yeah, 95 out of 100,
Okay.
which is 0.95.
Yes. So
So there is 0.05 more that are not covered.
okay, so it's 500 or 0.05. Okay, my heroes, you can write the answer. And Malik, I like how you explain. Thank you, my hero. And for question 14, my heroes, you can do the same. Okay, 30 seconds. Try to solve question 14. It's the same. 100 songs, 29 songs.
13 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, great. But please do not use your mics. Muhammad Jamal.
Here, Mr.
Okay, go ahead.
Question number 14.
Mm-hmm.
A singer wrote 100 songs in her career.
Career.
She played quarter for 29 of the songs, which fraction and decimals.
Decimal.
How
Muhammad, this is decimal.
decimal represent how many seconds for which she played for
Guitar. Okay, let's start with the fraction. 29 songs out of
100.
okay, so this is the fraction. What is the decimal?
29.
29 whole. So like this. Of course, no, this is not whole. Use the point, the decimal point. Okay, how many digits do we need to the right of the point? We have 100 in the denominator, so we need 2 digits. So the point should be after 2 digits here. I don't have a whole number, so the whole number here is
100.
no. As a decimal, the whole number is 0, and the point after 2 digits. So which one is the correct choice?
A.
Oh no, A, it's 10 here down.
D.
Yes, thank you, Muhammad. Great work. Okay, my heroes, any questions? Any problems? Okay, now I will send to you the link of the game. You want to answer or to ask? Okay, we will move to the game. And now we will move to the game.
Question number 12.
We have only enough time to solve the game. Okay, Abdurrahman?
Okay.
Thank you.